Well, actually, the way I got introduced to sales is it was kind of unexpected. You see, I started working at Specs. I applied for a job there. I applied to be a stocker, and they got me to stocking wines, which I was never a big wine drinker. I mean, I like wine. It's just that the opportunity to drink it never often presented itself. So I learned a lot about the wines while doing that. Learned about the names of certain wines and the different types of wines, where these wines are from in the world, and also my knowledge was built up by the other people in my wine department, the experts, the people who make a lot of money off the incentive sales each year. And so, I learned a little bit about wine to sell a little bit, but then when it came to actually wanting to do sales, I wanted to get into liquor. I wanted to get into selling liquor, and the thing is that because I know a lot more about liquor than I do about wine, so they eventually put me on to go ahead and be a sales representative for liquor, and it was actually pretty fun. Well, as aforementioned, I built up my knowledge of the wines just by constantly looking at the names of wines and knowing where they go and everything, and getting familiar with the different types of wines: Cabernet Sauvignon, Zinfandel, Sauvignon Blanc, those types of things. And eventually, I tried a few wines here and there, but like I said, I'm more of a liquor guy. So when it came to wanting to do sales, I decided I wanted to work with liquor. And that just came through just my experience with drinking different types of liquors, whether it be whiskey, bourbon, vodka, tequila. And it helps when at work when I was there that they were bringing in samples and stuff, the new products for us to sell, and they were letting us sample it. And it helps to build up your knowledge off of that. That way you can let a customer know what you recommend and why they should buy this. Why should they buy Gentleman Jack whiskey? Why should they buy Terramana tequila? I was able to sell them on that. I think my previous work experience also plays a part in what I'm trying to apply for here. You see, as mentioned in my resume, I did work at a doctor's office before that, before Specs, and I was managing medical records, um, retrieving medical records for patients, editing them when needed, and so that gave me a chance to really work with customers, but in that case, patients. So it gave me a chance to interact with the patients and handle whatever situation they needed. And not everyone's going to give you the same tone, so you gotta know how to handle that professionally. And I was able to do that, and it really helped me prepare for what I would go on to do later in life. Well, when you ask what I can bring to the company, there's a lot that I can bring. I can bring my dedication. Anytime I want something, I will work as hard as I can to get that something, especially when it benefits everybody around me. You see, I can bring you my leadership. I've built up a lot of great leadership skills throughout my life. I think my main one that I would have to credit to was playing football in high school. That helped me learn a lot of great leadership qualities and how to be more responsible for myself. And I can bring that to here. And I can motivate everyone around here to work together to be on the same page. And I can bring my knowledge of what I've learned because I've been doing my homework on this position and everything and what you guys are all about. Just like how I would study and do my homework with liquor sales, that's what I'm doing here. And I know that even when I get here, there's still going to be a lot to learn. And I'm always open to learning new things. And whatever it takes to bring us to the top and everything, to not just myself to the top, but everyone else. And not only is it a work experience, but it is a learning experience, and I'm ready for that. Well, quite honestly, I think the better question is where do I see us in 5 years from now? Because in 5 years, I see us at the top. I see us on top doing our absolute best, and I see business booming. And I want to be a part of that. I want to contribute to that. And I want us to build a team of more people who share those same qualities. And I can guarantee you that we will all be on the same page. We will all work together as a team. And not only are we going to work together as a team, but we're going to be a winning team. You see, when it comes to being a leader, you work with the team. You throw in your ideas, but also you invest trust in those around you. And a good leader does that. And that's what I want to bring to here, and to bring that knowledge and that experience. So that way we build that trust around us. We all work together on the same page. And then when we're at the top, everybody on this team gets to eat. Everybody gets to bask in that glory. And that's where I see us in 5 years from now. Right there at the very top.